Joon entered an abandoned house with his friends, challenging his fear. They carried small flashlights cutting through the thick darkness. The walls were cracked, cobwebs filled every corner, and the echo of their footsteps lingered in the emptiness. As they explored the main hall, they heard heavy footsteps coming from the upper floor, even though the place was completely empty. Joon froze, his eyes fixed on the decayed wooden ceiling that creaked sharply, as if someone was walking slowly above. On an old table in the middle of the hall, they found a cracked leather notebook filled with drawings of faceless people. One of the friends flipped through the pages and noticed the last drawing looked exactly like Joon. They reached a long corridor with a dusty old mirror at the end. When they looked into it, all of their reflections appeared, except for Joon's. His friends exchanged terrified looks while he stepped back slowly, sweat dripping from his forehead. While they tried to process what was happening, one of the friends noticed Joon's shoulder was being stained by a moving black shadow, like living ink. Joon didn't feel it, but he looked weaker and more exhausted than before. Suddenly, the old ceiling lights began turning off one by one behind them, drowning the corridor in darkness. As they turned back in fear, a tall, stretched shadow rushed toward them at terrifying speed, chasing them through the dark. The friends ran in every direction, their screams echoing through the house as if coming from every room. The front door they had entered through had vanished, leaving only the long corridor that grew darker and darker. Everyone tried to escape, but Joon tripped and fell on the hard floor. When they looked up at him, they saw he was standing again. But his face was completely gone, replaced by a dark, empty void, just like the entity they had seen in the mirror.